slapping that ass with the $1 Million Dream $20 Budget Podcast brought to you by the boys of GHB. As always, you've got myself, Jake LeMaster, along with the one and only Dewayne Brutcher. What up, Dewayne?
What up?
I was asking you, what up?
Oh, just another day, living the dream.
Living the dream of...
Had a rough morning waking up, feeling
Shit.
all groggy on the way over here.
Bitch, it's... Right now it is 10:34 and I have not been up for an hour yet.
I've been up for an hour.
Like, straight up.
I've been up for an hour and 4 minutes.
I rolled out of bed and was like, oh, it's 10 a.m. almost. I should get up.
Yeah.
Bub and Kelsey are out of school today, and I didn't want to get up. He slept late. She slept late. Everybody sleepy.
Perfect day for it, though, man. Got this rain going. Still not picking up. There it goes. A little bit.
Yeah, you just gotta talk louder. So welcome. Episode number 2 of season 3 of the $1 Million Dream $20 Budget Podcast. Episode number 22.
Overall.
Like to send a big shout out to everybody that's showing love from Kentucky to Detroit to California to Baltimore, Maryland to Washington and Florida and
all around the world.
All the states I forgot. And then we gonna get us up on a boat and we gonna go European on them. And shout out to Ireland and the United Kingdom and Australia and
go get your flippy floppies.
All of that other overseas places that I don't feel like naming right now because it's 10:35 in the morning and I'm fucking tired. Man, what you laughing about?
It's a rough morning. It's really rough. You might want to turn it up a little bit more. I feel like I'm talking into it pretty good.
You're pointing at your top lip again.
Bro, I can't see past this fucking
poppy filter.
Yeah, that thing.
So Dewayne, what's new in the world?
Nothing that I seen.
I know something that's new.
What's new? What you got?
There are new statistics.
Oh shit.
In the world of GHB.
For what?
3 out of 3 of us are having a girl.
A girl. Yes, everyone, I am having a girl. I just found out Saturday.
And I'm taking this as a chance to say, dang, Dustin Johnson's tied 7th at 2 under with Rory? Huh. Sorry, we're watching golf. It is the week of the Players' Championship. And what else will we be watching? Yeah, all 3 of us are having girls. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
No, I'm pretty excited.
It's just like, dang, how the fuck we do that?
I'm pretty excited for it. I mean, Elena was kind of bummed it wasn't a boy, but...
Do you got cottonmouth by chance?
It's that coffee.
You're over here like...
I know. It's that coffee. Hopefully it's not picking up in the mic.
Sound like a fucking cow chewing on something.
But,
bro, get some water. Your dry ass mouth. Man, I could have played TPC Sawgrass, but I had to do the adult thing, and it wasn't a good time just to leave everything behind and go to Florida. God damn, why did I ever fucking do that? Because the waiting list is back up. I should have played. I should have went. I should have just said fuck it and took one for Team Jake and ignored everybody else. So...
But
yes.
no, Elena was kind of bummed. It wasn't a boy because she wanted to have the older brother, everything else, and I was excited either way it went. For real, that was cool. I think me having a girl's gonna get me in trouble more than having a boy.
I've been trying to tell you.
Because having these, well, not just the aspect of it being a girl, but just all the girl clothes and stuff, man, just so cute.
And Dewayne, he was the one who had the original idea for Queer Eye for the straight guy. Because he's, in fact, a queer guy. Yes. Nice. We're 5 minutes in, and I already got a gay joke in on you. It's going to be a good day, Dewayne.
God, here we go.
Man. Oh, in other GHB news, the boys have been back in the laboratory coming up with some new.
Yeah.
Dewayne has seen the lyric sheet, and he's like, "Dear God, how do you do that voodoo that you do?" I got wordplay skills,
It's
son.
gonna be awesome.
It's not gonna be awesome. Let's just put it that way. You about to get a new GHB song probably next week. It just depends, when we can all get in. It ain't no thing for me to get in and, record my vocals because I'd literally walk 8 feet.
You ain't got far to go.
No. For me, it's more finding the inner motivation to put a guitar down or not go golfing when it's 60 degrees outside in the middle of March. Speaking of the middle of March, I got something coming today, and I'm excited.
Oh, shit.
And my wife gonna be mad.
It's gonna be funny. What time's it supposed to be here?
By the end of the day.
Damn,
it
it could be any time.
It is on a truck in transit, so...
Hopefully I'm here when it comes.
If I hear a doorbell, you're going to hear a bunch of shit crashing because I'm running. I'm just going to climb out this window behind me.
Just open it up and just keep an eye out. That way you can just be like, here, to me.
Bring it here, FedEx man.
Don't knock on the door. Don't let the wife know you're here.
Just slide it through the windy.
I'll sign for it.
I got a good deal on it, so she can't be that mad. I mean, she can.
She can.
She will.
But it's nice.
It ain't going to happen.
But it's nice.
It is. It's pretty.
You gonna take that one off the wall and put it up there?
Fuck no. It's going to hang over by my fucking side of the bed. It's just going to be cold chilling, like, wake up in the middle of the night like, oh, it's so pretty. Go back to sleep.
Dream about it.
I do have a lot of music-related dreams, believe it or not.
I believe it.
Yeah. I have a lot of golf-related dreams, too. I get a lot of work done on my swing in my sleep.
I don't.
Like, I'll be sitting here just well, I mean, me and Kelsey were talking about it last night. Like, obviously I enjoy time with my family. I enjoy a lot of things in life. I think it's cool. I think a lot of things are cool to go and do. But, like, music and golf, those are, like, my two things. Like, when Kelsey decides to divorce me and all of that and take half of my shit. Excuse me.
She gonna take all your shit.
She ain't taking my guitars.
Oh, watch.
Or my golf clubs.
Like, you know what? Fuck you. This is mine. She gonna go pawn them, everything.
I was teaching Kelsey to play Sweet Home Alabama last night on a guitar.
How'd that go?
She got to the opening D chord, and that was it. That's all.
At least it's something.
Hey.
It's something.
Something is better than nothing.
And she tried.
She did. But being, 7.5 months pregnant, it's kind of hard to hold a guitar in front of you because there's a beach ball in front of you. But yeah. I'm not saying what the special thing that I got coming in the delivery department today is, because my wife is in fact here, and as far as she knows, I just bought a bunch of random shit like patch cables and damn, I don't even remember, strings and picks. Actually, picks was on the list.
Oh, okay.
But I got none of that. None of it. I got a new guitar, and it's purty. I mean, hey, Dewayne ain't saying shit because we're over here watching
listening.
Justin
You
Rose,
keep
Rory,
going.
and Justin Thomas on the 17th, the infamous 17th tee at TPC Sawgrass, which is playing 121 yards when coming slightly from the right to the left. Front hole location.
I'm just listening to you,
I
bro.
should be a fucking announcer, bro.
You should.
Let's see what OJT does on this.
But we can't be golf announcers because we're not British.
Aw, dang. How come there's not Scottish golf announcers? I mean,
They
golf
could be
was
Scottish. I don't
founded.
know.
Uh-oh. JT on a line, ain't he?
It looked like it dropped in the water.
I don't know if it was his ball that stuck there or if it was his ball that stuck in the water because I don't see ripples. Man, God damn it, we can't have his TV.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
We can't.
We need the studio back.
R.I.P. to the real ones.
All right, so since we're watching golf, I'm going to talk about sports real quick.
Let's talk about it.
So it's March Madness.
March Madness. And for our overseas listeners, if you're not familiar with March Madness, it is the NCAA, National College Athletics Association, gigantic basketball tournament.
Right now, it's just a conference tournament. Of course.
Conference tournament.
Selection Sundays this coming Sunday.
Sunday.
Well,
Sunday.
Once this releases, then it'll be Selection Sunday. It already happened. But anyways.
Selection Sunday will have already happened.
So, for those of you who don't know, there's a big scandal going on right now in the college world. Not just basketball.
Dang, Rosie dialed that fucker in.
Didn't he? But
did you see that shit where the caddies did not to interrupt, but the caddies did a closest to the pin challenge on 17?
No, I didn't see
Vijay Singh's caddy busted out with 4'11" from pin.
Damn.
Like, you was dialed up, son. All right, back to what you were
All
saying.
right, so, the whole scandal's not just college basketball.
Nope.
It's all of college sports.
All college sports, because players are not supposed to be paid to play.
Right. Well, come to find out, you know how they haven't really released a lot of names of who's been involved besides a few coaches and some of the people that work for Adidas, Nike, whatever.
Yeah.
You know celebrities are part of this shit?
Yeah, funding.
Like, I didn't know celebrities were in this, trying to get people.
Yeah, funding.
Like, I seen the
people.
article, and I forgot who the second one was, but the first one, the main one that I know is Lori Loughlin.
Oh, the college, yeah.
The one that
offering
plays
up millions.
The one that plays Aunt Becky on Full House and shit. She has been giving up money.
Is that who that is?
Yeah.
I didn't know who it was.
Lori Loughlin. She's been giving up money to get people to go to her alma mater, which I don't know which it is. I didn't look into it. But I'm like, dude, I didn't realize celebrities were a part of it, and they're just the two main ones.
Let me ask you this. You know, whatever happened to the good old days? Not everybody has millions of dollars. Whatever happened to the good old days where somebody just break off a blowjob to get the kid into school?
And the article was saying, like, none of the players are getting in trouble because most were not aware. So it's all just the parents, the celebrities, the sponsors, all that shit.
So if this lady's paying buku bucks to get kids to go to her alma mater, I don't know how to say that word. It's hard. Alma mater?
Yeah.
Close enough. Anyway, how do the kids not know? Is she going directly to the parents? Like, here's a couple mil?
Could be going straight to the parents, and the parents ain't saying nothing. They're just letting it go. So,
okay, so here's my next question.
And I mean, think back when you were a kid, if shit was going on with your parents. Sometimes you didn't know. You're a kid, and it's not your business.
All right, but here's my next question. How well is she getting paid off of Full House reruns if she's affording this? Because I can't think of anything else that I've seen her in besides. But I don't watch a lot of TV, though. Like,
well, I mean, they have another
Fuller
House, but she isn't big in it like the original TV show. But I don't know. Look up her filmography shit. She's probably been in stuff, if not.
I know the Googler did not just sit here and tell me to Google something.
No, I'm just saying if you're wanting to know what else she's in,
hell no,
you can look it up.
Hell no. And fuck this podcast. I quit.
I'm really not worried into looking into what else she plays in.
She looked different now. I didn't recognize her. Like, I'm like, who in the fuck is that?
Oh, she looks the same.
Then what's her name again?
Lori Loughlin.
Yeah, the picture I saw didn't look like Aunt Becky.
No, it looked like Aunt Becky to me.
Didn't look
But
like it to me.
either way,
I'm just saying, John Stamos still out here looking like John Stamos.
he's like Jennifer Aniston and Halle Berry and all them. The older he gets,
Motherfucker don't age.
man, the older he gets, he looks better. No homo.
I mean, there's just certain people that you can't deny. Like, that is a good-looking human being.
Yeah.
Like, they are the epitome of what a human should look like. And then you got regular-ass scrubs like me and Dewayne over here. That's
Good.
just, like, trying to look like a regular human being.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Well,
Did you see that Conor McGregor's in trouble again?
yeah, he smashed some dude's phone.
Yeah.
Man, Dewayne, I could have walked out those back steps at TPC Sawgrass.
Could have.
Should have. Why did I? Man, I just had a lot going on that year.
You had to do some parent shit, bro.
Yeah, I know. I remember now why I didn't.
'Cause I remember you were pissed.
You know, old Dustin Johnson. That's my guy, though. He doesn't have a top 10 finish at the Players.
I never even paid attention.
Yeah. And welcome back to, episode 2 of season 3. And we'll start it off right with me fucking with my microphone stand.
There it goes. I can hear it all in here.
Hear it all in the headphones. All right, so, what else we got?
I mean, do we want to get on a touchy subject that everybody's bitching about in Kentucky right now?
Let's do it.
Well, there's two of them.
I like touchy
We
subjects.
can either start with the teacher bullshit or we can start with the concealed carry bullshit.
Let's hit him with the concealed carry.
All right. Because everybody's bitching. Kentucky just now recently passed a law. We've always been an open carry state. You obviously need a license to have
No,
your
we
concealed.
haven't always been an open carry state, but for the last few years,
Last
yeah.
while we've been open carry. Ever since I was a kid, we've been open carry.
Have we?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought that law was... Anyway, continue,
Anyways,
sir.
so, recently, we just passed a bill that keeps Kentucky where you do
Sorry.
well, I can't even talk.
Excuse
You
me.
no longer need a concealed carry permit to conceal carry.
Strap up, folks.
So everybody out here getting all mad thinking it's going to cause a lot more issues. But I think a lot of these people ain't looking into their facts and shit because obviously
Look at the
it's doing
states.
something right because we're the 16th state to do it.
Right. And a lot of states that have high crime rates have done it, and guess what's happened?
They've gone down.
Well, the thing is this, and me and you have talked about this. Pardon me, I've got some shit going on. Hold on. Sorry, I couldn't get my throat clear. All right, so current statistics in this state, 2 out of 5 people have a concealed carry license, meaning you have a 3 out of 5 chance of running up and robbing a motherfucker that does not have a concealed carry. Now, obviously, if somebody is open carrying, you're not going to choose to go and rob that person.
Yeah.
But now, I think, especially as far as like petty crime, I don't want to call it petty crime, but like robbery, like stick ups and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to take a huge dip in statistics because carjackings, all of that, because now you just flat the fuck ass out. Don't not know
Well, that's the way it is
who's
now, though.
packing a gat.
It's that way now, though.
Me
and you can go walk into Walmart right now.
with it open.
No, let's say this it hadn't even nobody's open carrying,
Yeah.
and this concealed law it doesn't take effect until
There's
like June
still people
26th.
that are going to carry illegally.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
But you can walk into Walmart right now, and half the people in there could have their permit, and the other half not. And
Right.
I guarantee you, some people that don't have it are in there carrying.
Well,
so
yeah.
with this law, and to me, the way I look at it, it's not going to change anything because if you're going,
I've got my permit.
if you're going to conceal carry without a permit,
and I got my
then
gat.
it's not going to make a difference because you're still going to keep doing it.
True.
Like everybody's bitching, like, oh, well, this gives more people, they're allowed to carry guns now because they don't need a permit and blah blah blah. Well, when you walk into Walmart, you don't know who the fuck's carrying or not. So what's the difference? Don't just go assuming thinking that everybody out here
Is
that
a
is
law-abiding
citizen.
No, and I get your point. I do. but I think that there are more law-abiding citizens than non-law-abiding citizens, because the average Joe, like, all right, I've got my license, you don't have your license. Me and you live, a same level type of life. Not one of us isn't rich, one of us isn't poor. We're both doing good for ourselves.
Yeah.
You're not going to risk packing a gun and risk getting a felony.
No.
I mean, now granted, some people are, and I'm not saying it has anything to do with rich or poor, but I'm saying if you're fucking rich and you're packing a gun illegally, it's going to be easier on them monetarily to get out of it or to deal with the repercussions than it is somebody of our economical.
They can go and afford a good lawyer to help get them out of it, if not get it dropped down to a misdemeanor or some shit.
No, there's no getting a weapons charge dropped.
Yeah, but they have a good lawyer where they can do something.
Where there's some loopholes that can be found. I'm just saying, the average run-of-the-mill American, just the regular Joes, most of us aren't going to be willing to run the risk of a felony charge.
No.
To pack a gun. Now with this new law, like I said, and based off of paper, just like paper statistics, 2 out of 5 motherfuckers, you've got a pretty good chance that most of those people are not breaking the current concealed to carry laws.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So your better bet is,
I mean, if you can still go get your permit because getting a permit helps you leave the state with it, and then also it'll be a lot quicker when you go to buy a gun, because they'll ask you you got your concealed, you just show it. They ain't got to worry about calling that number or whoever they call and stuff. You can just
no, they still have to check because there's certain things that can get your concealed to carry suspended.
Oh well.
Now, granted, just because your concealed to carry is suspended doesn't mean that you can't own a gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can still own a gun if you're concealed, but there's if you get, one of them is if you get 2 DUIs within a small window, it's, like a couple of years of each other. It can be suspended until it's resolved. Or just different things like that. If you are in like a domestic abuse type deal, they will suspend your concealed to carry depending upon completion of the trial for that situation or a resolution of the situation through the courts. So showing them, because even now, like I'll go to buy a gun. They don't even, I'll be honest with you, I'm not even sure if, do you have your concealed to carry as a question on that sheet. I can't remember.
I've heard people ask, but I'm pretty sure it might be on the paper though.
I'll be honest.
It's been a while since I bought one, so I
don't. When is the last time I bought a gun?
It's been about 2-3 years since I bought that 380 for Elena, so.
Too long, apparently. Too long. Dewayne, me and Dewayne,
it was just last year you got that Springfield. Or was it the year before?
Was it last year?
It was either last year or late the year before.
Oh, I don't remember, because when I bought my Springfield, I bought 2 guns at once.
Yeah, because you bought that and
I bought the .38 revolver.
Yeah, and then you got all them extra mags and shit with the Springfield because you're like, damn, I couldn't pass that deal up.
Right, exactly. Like I was buying the .38 revolver.
It was either just last year or the year before.
I want to say it was the year before. Yeah, it was the year before, because I had it when me and Kelsey went to and stayed at the Opryland Hotel for the weekend. And anyway, long weekend. It was a good one, what I can remember of it. I was drunk.
But, everybody's
walking
just bitching.
Through a parking lot at like midnight 30 with a tall can.
But everybody's out here just bitching about it, though. Like, I think if you're a criminal, you're going to fucking carry a gun illegally regardless.
I think that this
Now I can see where some people are like,
Srixon driver is not outperforming a tailor-made driver.
you know, I can see where some people are like, oh, where there's gonna be more misfires because you're gonna have people out here who don't have, you know,
I will say this.
proper training. I get that, but
oh shit.
if you don't have proper training, then that's their own fucking fault because they should know better not to carry.
Well, but the thing is, there's not a law saying that they have to have any kind of training. I will say this. All right, I have my concealed to carry class. I have had the training. I know how to swing a gat with the best of them. I'll be out here twirling it on my finger and holstering it real quick and shit. I'm out here Dirty Harry style. Call me
Wayne.
Jake Wayne. Man, fuck you, Dewayne. Shit. I'm out here lassoing motherfuckers and whatnot. Anywho, but I will say this. Like, I'm not going to do it every time because I do have my concealed, so fuck off. But I think, like, first-time gun buyers or first-time gun buyers under this new law that do not have their concealed to carry. Sorry, buddy boy, but I know you know how to carry a gun. Or, you know, I know, but people...
But I don't have my concealed, so therefore if I go buy a gun, then they should at least give some kind of training.
Right.
I won't argue that. I don't have it. Yeah, I know how to carry one, but that's part of it.
You have had less training at carrying a gun than I do.
Yeah.
Just simply because of that class. I'm not saying that... I mean, like I said, I was raised around guns, so I knew what to do long before I took a concealed to carry class. But I think under the new law, like me and Dewayne, we go to the gat stove and we about to strap up like acrobats. I buy my gun. Okay, you've had your CCD training. Groovy, here you go. Nothing has changed. They call that little phone number. Hello? Yeah, sell them the gun. Word. Dewayne. All right, cool. Check the background. All right. He's good about a gun, but he has no CCD training, so he's going to have to sit and watch videos for like an hour before you can let him leave with it. That type of deal.
Yeah, and I won't argue that because I think that's what they should do.
But because, I mean,
I think they should do something like that and let everybody know that, hey, with this new law, this is going to be a new requirement.
And you know,
so therefore, like, I should plan accordingly to know, like, hey, I'm going to go buy this gun today.
And not take me with you so I'm not stuck sitting there waiting on your ass.
Obviously. But, like...
Unless you go to a gun store that is by a food place that I can go and eat.
But, you know, obviously I'm going to go there and, like, well...
They say
plan...
That sucks.
Yeah. They say plan for an hour to hour and a half because you got to do this stuff. Cool. That's fine with me. Obviously, I know I have to do it in order to get that gun.
Don't walk in at closing time.
But people, I mean,
closing
everybody, and
time.
I get it. That's what they should do. But it's
you
one of those things.
You go home, but you can't stay here.
It's just one of them things that, you know, it can go either way.
You
want to keep going?
I want to take me home. Sorry, man. My voice was sounding good on that first part, and then it got all raspy again. I apologize, Dewayne, and to the listeners that have to listen to me sing every week. Continue back with what you were saying, man. I'll shut the fuck up.
But it's just one of them things that can go either way. I mean, I see the ups and downs to both sides of it, but
that's with anything, though.
But it's like everybody's out here. It's just, and the funny thing that I get on Facebook and the people that are bitching that I see the most are ones that don't even carry a gun.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They don't even own a gun. It's like
there's always, no matter what the law is, no matter what's changing, no matter what's being presented to possibly be changed, there's always gonna be that group that's like, we don't want this. What do you fucking carry? You don't own a gun.
And it's not that they're against guns or anything. They just don't own one. It's like, what do you know? Like,
I'm not against owning guns.
No, I'm not. But I'm just saying, like, I got, you know, there's certain people I know that they're not against guns, but they don't have one. So why are you gonna bitch? Then the one big argument that I've seen pop up is, well, not everybody can afford to, you know, to go get their license and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but if you can't afford that, then how can you afford a gun? You know, so I'm just like,
no, I'm with you.
But timing's a big thing too.
1,000%.
You know, sometimes it's hard to find time to just take an 8-hour class.
Afford $60, $80 for your concealed to carry, then you probably don't need to be affording I mean, you can get certain guns.
You
can
can
get
ones.
cheaper guns. But my thing is this: if you can't afford to take your 60 to 80 hour class, don't buy that gun.
Yeah.
I am not against guns.
As it hits the stand.
That was loaded. I knew it was loaded, so I knew the shell was going to eject. What are you going to do with this? What are you going to do with this little bitty ass thing?
I mean, it's
My wife has a she's got
it's a 380,
it's
bro.
a
What do
Ruger
you?
380 pocket pistol. Hey, grab me mine off of the nightstand right there. We're out here talking guns, and of course I have to play with mine because I can. Now, Dewayne, if you were faced with certain harm and somebody try to rob your ass, which one of these do you want by your side?
Obviously, I'm gonna pick the 45.
That's a big ass bullet. My bullet could eat this bullet for lunch.
I mean,
Nom,
the
nom,
380,
nom,
the
nom, nom, nom,
380
nom.
is close to a 9mm. So I mean, it's
380 is the little sister. It's a 9mm with no bite.
not- yeah.
It's got bark, no bite.
I
It's
mean,
the Chihuahua
you gotta have different guns, different sizes, man. Like,
for different people.
yeah. I mean, can you obviously see Kelsey carrying around your 45,
Which one?
the one your 1911 I just handed you?
Fuck no.
Thing's
I don't
heavy.
even carry my 1911 around.
Thing's
Is that
heavy.
bitch heavy? Very heavy, actually. But that's, it's a solid it's
You changed the trigger on that?
no.
Oh, it came with that trigger?
Yeah, it's the Ruger.
Oh, that's why. For some reason, I was thinking you had the Taurus. Your
No.
Pops has the Taurus, don't he?
No. Taurus is bye-bye. I had a Taurus. I didn't have a Taurus TCP 380. Someone I know had it. I'm not going to name drop. And to my knowledge, still has it. I don't know. Not my problem.
Right.
I worry about my gats. But I think a lot more of it, as far as training goes, to help people pick the correct gun to carry. Because like you just brought up, the point that you just brought up, could I see Kelsey carrying this? I wouldn't want to see most people carrying this because it's heavy, it's large, and it's hard to handle. Can you imagine being in a high-pressure situation and you've got to dig this out of your waistline
Oh, it'd be.
and try to get
ridiculous.
that? Now, granted, you can... Well, I should probably eject the shell before I go playing around. But
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
go hammer back, ready to fire, and just switch the safety on, but then the hammer's stabbing you in the tummy. Not that I've actually tried to carry this bastard concealed before, but, somebody that's not familiar with handling guns, somebody that's not familiar with carrying guns a lot, they don't need to carry something like this.
No.
I think there needs to be an education program put in place for the new CCDW laws. Like we said, hey, it's your first time buying a gun under this. Are you planning to use this to carry? Yeah. Well, then you probably don't need a Desert fucking Eagle.
I used to want one when I was younger.
I had one at one point just because I wanted it, and it had the interchangeable barrel 45 or
the 50.
50. It was a piece of shit. That gun is unrealistic by every sense of every word.
Yeah, I used to want one just because I liked the way they looked. And then everybody was like, no, you don't
Until
need that.
you
It's
realize
too
that it's like 13 inches long and
Yeah.
weighs like...
much. I mean, obviously, I
You
wasn't
think
going to use
this
it to
gun
carry.
is heavy.
I just wanted to have it to shoot around, have fun with it.
Yeah, and then you see the price of how much it costs
Yeah.
per round.
Yeah.
Now, granted, interchangeable barrel, you can get a cheaper round, but who wants a 45 caliber Desert Eagle?
Right.
Shit. Fuck off. I'm trying to throw a goddamn golf ball out of the barrel with a 50
And hell,
cal.
even the 50 cal fucking sniper has enough kick. I'd break the fucking
Shit.
nose.
It's nasty. Like, it is nasty. When I took my concealed to carry, we know the guy who did our concealed to carry really well. So to be a smart ass, I used a Smith & Wesson 500, which is a 50 caliber revolver. I laid that big bastard down, and he looked at me. He's like, "Are you serious?" Fuck yeah. He's like, "All right, fine. You're going to shoot every shot with it." And I'm like, bet. 20 shots later, I couldn't feel my wrist for 3 fucking days.
I bet.
And then he's like, "You do realize that you can't carry that?" I'm like, "Well, no shit. My pants will fall." No. There are stipulations to what you can legally hit somebody with, and it be justifiable. You know what I'm saying? You would have to be a fucking city block away from me with a 50 caliber round to maybe. I saw him over there with a sniper rifle. It was him or me. There's no way to argue a justifiable case when you're lodging a 50 caliber round into somebody's chest.
Right.
Doesn't exactly work. But it is what it is. You think Rory's gonna play better this week? As my guy,
No, he
Phil.
just dropped, dude. He was up
Shut
to.
up, man. They talking about my guy right here, Phil Mickelson. Let's see what he got going on. That's a pretty drive. Ooh. Dang, Phil. I hear you, dog. I hear you. Hey, Phil, if you listen to this, come do the podcast.
Obviously, he ain't gonna have time this weekend to listen.
Well, when he listens to it on Monday, when it releases, maybe he will. Bitch. I'm going to tag him in it.
He's like, what?
Now, hold on a second. I thought
You're hitting
Rosie.
the water, bro.
I thought Rosie switched from TaylorMade. Rosie left TaylorMade.
Did he?
Yeah. So why did Rosie have a TaylorMade hybrid in his hand right there?
Hell if I know.
Huh. Man, you switch companies, I guess they paid you more, but then you're like, man, I'm still going to keep this in the bag because TaylorMade is where it's at. Shout out to TaylorMade. I love you guys. Sponsor our podcast.
They won't. They got their own.
That don't mean nothing. We brand endorse, well, I do, TaylorMade constantly on this show. Sponsor the podcast, get Dewayne some golf lessons.
I need them. Shot a fucking 93 yesterday.
Boo. I haven't shot bad this year. I think this year is
wouldn't.
going to be a good year for me.
It wasn't terrible, man. I mean,
What was your first round out, too? So a 93, if I were you, I'd be happy with it.
no, I'm not mad. I had a few hoes that pissed me off, but it happens.
The hose always piss me off.
I just got to get my tee shot shit down, bro. My irons were fine. I kind of slacked with my 60, so my chipping and shit was kind of bad, but this motherfucker put on a 2-liter Coke. But other than that,
good
bro,
Coke, not that cola shit.
it's just getting back out and just getting back into the groove and
I can dig it.
learning how to actually fucking practice instead of just waiting
I
until
won't
I
lie.
play.
This is going to surprise you. I struggled with my wedges the other day when I played.
Oh, wow. Like, it was killing me, man.
I'm lying.
I
I
don't know what
didn't.
it
I
was.
was spot the fuck on with
I don't
them.
know what it was, dude. Like, when I get my 60 in my hand, I'm fucking solid, and you know that.
Throwing
But-
darts.
Fuck, dude. It was terrible.
There's my other guy, DJ. What's up, man? Come on. I swear to God, this man, if he could putt consistently week in, week out, he would never lose a tournament. I hope a strong gust of wind comes through and blows Sergio off the edge. But you know what I'm saying? That is what kills DJ, is putt consistency. But don't get me wrong. All right, let me ask you this. They ask this on the Team TaylorMade podcast all the time. Dream foursome alive.
Yeah. Obviously, you know one of them. Rory.
Yeah, it's the whole Irish ginger thing.
Yeah. I had to say DJ, too.
For sure.
The third one, I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. It's a toss-up between if I really want Justin Rose or Phil. It'd probably be Phil, just because.
Anna Kournikova, Jennifer Aniston, and Katy
Perry.
Perry.
We talking about? I thought we talking golf.
Golf. Never mind, golf.
I'm about to say, bro, you about to change the whole game up. You're gonna make me have to think for like 3 days.
Let me get Phil. Let me get my man DJ out there, and the legend himself.
John Daly.
Boom. Huh. Can I play with Toby Keith too? Can I have a fivesome? Let me get Toby out on the course one time. I'm not even really a country music fan, but I am a Toby Keith fan.
Toby Keith.
Because Toby Keith
Ford.
stands for America.
Colt Ford, and give me Larry the Cable Guy.
What about the man himself, Jack?
I mean, that'd be solid.
I mean, fuck him. Anyway, so do you want to go into another sensitive subject?
What we got?
Teacherism in Kentucky.
Oh, it's whack as fuck. I get why they're doing it, bro, for real.
But
they're hurting these kids more than they're hurting themselves.
All right, so right now in Kentucky, they are passing new bills, new laws on teacher pension, retirement, and this, that, and the next. And teachers are pissed about it, as they should be, because they're getting a lot of money taken.
Oh, a lot, it's ridiculous, and they don't make a lot of money as it is.
No,
themselves,
and they're getting fucked. But my thing was this. This was my point behind it. No one goes into teaching from the monetary aspect of it.
No.
People who want to be teachers genuinely care about teaching kids.
Going into teaching, you obviously know you're going to make a decent living. Like, that's a part of it. Like,
but it takes a while to get there.
Starting off, you can make a decent living. Like, you're going to at least make between 35 to 40 starting off. Depending on, like me, I was going to go straight into teaching with a master's if I would have stuck with it. So I would have started off 40 plus.
No, you wouldn't have.
But
because my wife has a master's, and that is not what she started off as.
Well, it also depends.
And she has a specialty.
It also depends on the school you go to.
True.
But either way, I would have started off at that. Anyway, and so obviously, that's a good enough living. So you're not going to go into teaching just because, obviously you're going into teaching because you want to make a difference in these kids. But you're going to make a decent living. If you're going to make fucking $20,000 as a teacher, you're obviously not going into it.
Hold up.
Oh, sorry. Phil's about to tee off on the infamous.
With 121 yards, that man's got a wedge in his hand. He's just going to fucking sink it.
I'd hope he'd have a wedge. Where's he at? Uh-oh.
Rolls them back to pin high. Would you look at that?
But he doesn't make a putt.
Dude, Phil's been putting like a G lately.
But, if you're going to...
Why you got to hate, man?
If you're going into teaching making $20,000, you're not going to go do it because that ain't shit. But I get they're fighting because, they, of course...
He's just so tall and awkward.
He is. We're going to have a long silence because we're going to sit here and watch this.
Watching golf.
Ooh. Get it, Kutch. Oh.
Nice. Yeah. Nice.
Anyways, of course, everybody wants to retire at some point.
God.
They're hurting the kids more.
That's almost as good as what I would have done there. But, I mean, he's like a foot away. I'd have been like 4 inches and probably still missed the putt. No, I get it. But this whole thing, so the teachers are getting railed. But the teachers are getting railed by this shit. And they're going up to the state capitol and protesting. Well, so many are going at once that schools, entire districts, are having to be shut down.
And the funny thing is, they made a deal with JCPS to allow so many teachers to go.
And they're still doing it.
I mean...
But my thing is this. You went in, you clearly... So if we have any teachers that listen to this and you want to weigh in on this, please contact us via the official GHB at gmail.com. Hell, you can hit me at jake.lemaster20 at gmail.com. That's Lemaster, Jake.Lemaster at gmail.com. You can talk to me straight. I don't give a fuck because my wife is a teacher, so I have to deal with some of the backlash of it too. So if y'all want to talk, holla at your boys. Anyway, But the thing is this, you went into teaching. You did not go into teaching to be rich. You went into teaching because you cared about teaching. You were passionate about that. Well, now those same people that went into teaching because they're passionate about that are fucking the students over. Because now JCPS isn't getting out until like June 1st, maybe?
6, I think it's the day I seen.
And Bub,
somebody just threw that date out there. But.
Well, and my wife, whom is a teacher, whom is going to be going on have a baby leave, with them skipping days like this and them extending the school year, that's more unpaid days that my wife has to deal
Bullitt
with.
County gets out later than
now.
Jefferson
They
County.
don't. The fuck they do.
They get out sooner now?
Yeah.
I could have sworn Bullitt County always went later than Jefferson
because
County.
back in the day, the old Bullitt County superintendent would cancel if somebody pissed in the road, and they had to make them up. But what I'm saying is, so now, with them extending the year out, those are more days that Kelsey doesn't get paid because she's out on I made a baby leave. So you digging into my pocketbook now, motherfuckers.
But not just that, but like not only hurting the students from learning, but look at how many kids go to school and rely on that lunch or breakfast to be their meal.
Well, here's the thing about that, though.
And you're hurting parents because some parents have to miss work to stay home.
Here's the thing. Roby, or I don't think it was Roby. It was a BCPS school. I know that. Anyway, I can't remember. It was a Bullitt County public school put out, or the school district put out on their Facebook or something, such and such school will be open from blank to blank. Anyone between the ages of this to 18 can come and get a free lunch. And that's sad, did that too. Man. You know what I'm saying?
It was like 11 to 1 or something.
I can't remember the time, but that's sad. Like that's the situation that we're in life is, I mean, like Kelsey talks about it, that they have to send shit home. It's like every Friday from 5 to 6 or whatever for students that go to that school. Their parents can come into the cafeteria and pick up a bag of canned foods or something, so those kids have something to eat over the weekend. But you all now are taking their education away from them.
I know one
because
thing.
You all won't show up to fucking work. I get you're getting fucked, and I get you all are getting screwed. But think about the kids that you were so passionate about teaching that aren't being taught right now.
And then shout out to
bitches.
Shout out to my alma mater, Southern.
His alma mater. Oh, and shout out to your dad, since he told me he loved me too. So, Dewayne's daddy, thank you, man.
But so I got a teacher that I'm friends with on Facebook.
I'm not gay though.
That teacher that I had in high school, she still teaches at Southern. And one of the days that they shut down, they actually still kept the school open and actually had students come and learn and go over stuff for the ACT and everything. So
shout out JCPS shuts down on a day for ACT testing. Really? So now you're fucking with these kids' future.
But shout out to Southern and the teachers that still went up there and did something for them students. That's pretty amazing.
Look, I have a tremendous amount of respect for teachers, and I get it. They get the short end of the stick a lot. They get no funding. They don't get real good pay. But
everybody's got that one teacher that just sticks out to made an impact in their life.
Yes, we do. Anyway, but I have a tremendous amount of respect for teachers. I do. So don't take this as a diss towards teachers at all. But yeah, like Dewayne said, shout out to the ones that still are trying to do something for these kids. But like I said, what if that, for whatever reason, was the only day that kid could go take that ACT? Now, I know that the chances
When did they start doing ACT during the school days, though? Every time when we were in high school, we had to go on a weekend.
That was for the SAT.
I did it for the ACT, too.
I don't remember.
They just must have changed that after. Cause
my scores were phenomenal.
Because I think they made a thing after we graduated to where, you can take the ACT the first time your junior year for free, and then you had to pay for it after. Because I had to pay 30-something bucks. And I had to go super early on a Saturday to take it.
My thing is this. I get it. Teachers are getting screwed. But think about the kids, okay? Think about them kids that you are so passionate about teaching. I want to make a difference in this world. And I'll be real. I think the biggest way to make a difference in this world is to be a teacher, not a musician, not an athlete, definitely not what we do. I mean, yeah, we're building the number one truck in the world, F-Series truck, number one in the world for 47 consecutive years. Anyway, but I think personally, like my personal belief, the biggest way to touch the world, the biggest way to have an effect on the world is to be a teacher.
Yeah.
Show me one person in this world who has not come in contact or been influenced by a teacher at some point in some way in their life. Now, you might have dropped out in the second grade, but you still had them other two teachers that was there for first and second.
This doesn't count towards you homeschooled people.
Yeah. No. You can do that shit online. You ain't even got to have a teacher. Anyway.
But, everybody's got at least that one teacher that they remember that stuck out to them, that made an impact. If not, it could be a coach.
A coach. Coachity coach.
So that's one reason I wanted to go into teaching, man. Not just to help the students and, help make an impact, but coaching too, because coaching's a big impact as well. If it wasn't for me doing sports and having to keep my grades up, then maybe I wouldn't have done my schoolwork like I was supposed to. I still would have done it. I wouldn't have been a complete failure, but that just gives you more motivation to do good in school so you can continue doing something you have fun doing. Especially when you had a retired lieutenant colonel as your wrestling coach and you get bad grades. It ain't no fun.
Well, let's get off of the sensitive topic of schooling because there's a terrorist coming in.
Uh-oh.
I better, open that door because he'll barge in and the dog will come in because the dog is, in fact, in. Yeah. I hear him. I hear the puppy. And door is closed.
I saw his head.
You saw that fucking watermelon that he carries around on his shoulders.
Be careful with Gus.
Yeah, don't let Gus in. Get in here and close the door. Thank you, sir. All right, now I got to turn his mic up. You don't have any.
You can hear us.
Hello.
What's up, baby boy? How are you today?
Good.
How was your day out of school?
You know where my ninja costume is?
I do not know where your ninja costume is.
You'll find it, bro. So you having a fun day out of school?
Yeah.
Everything's a little disorderly.
What's the best part about not having school today?
Not having school?
Besides not having school. Do you enjoy, could you get to spend the day with your dad?
Playing.
Or do you wish you were at school so you'd be away from him?
Playing.
Playing? What are you playing? You playing with your dad? Or are you just playing on your own?
Well, right now I'm doing
obviously
a podcast.
right now, but I'm saying,
What is Jordan Spieth packing a Callaway putter for?
I don't know.
Or is that a damn TaylorMade putter?
I can't tell.
Stop spinning it, you fuck. Sorry.
Where's the
Don't
Zoom?
say that.
Where's the
Sorry.
Zoom when you need it?
So what do you want to talk about? I see you repping that St. Louis Cardinal shirt. Yay, yay. Oh, by the way, your baseball practice was canceled today.
It's raining, bro.
You're just having a day of cancellation. School, baseball practice. Let's see. I'm going to cancel your privileges while I'm at it.
What does that mean?
You're grounded.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Everything else today got canceled for you.
Might
Shit.
as well make your day worse.
Yeah, it might as well just make you sit on the stairs and stare at walls.
No.
Stop yelling in the mic. God. What else do you want to talk about?
Cardinals.
What about the Cardinals? They going to have a good season this year?
Bro, it sounded like he said something completely different.
I know it kind of sounded like you said the other condoms, but you want to go to a game this year?
Yeah.
There you go. Only like normal.
Well, dude, you're sitting here screaming in our ears. Knock it off. Do you want to go to a game or two this year?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go to a game at?
St. Louis.
Oh. I might could take you to St. Louis. Stop playing with the door. Close it.
You trying to give me 8?
No. he's trying to get himself kicked right back out. Because that's, in fact, what's about to happen. Stop.
He's dropping bows.
Stop dropping atomic elbows on Dewayne. Okay. Hey, did I tell you to quit playing with the door? Stop, Chase.
You don't get in trouble, dude. What are you going to talk about?
Donald.
We already did. You said you thought they're going to have a good season and that you want to go to a couple games this year. This is season 3 of the podcast.
It is?
Your first appearance
It
on
is.
the new
It's
season.
your first appearance on the new season.
Yep, that's your kid. You can't even get mad at him burping.
He's already wore his welcome. Opening and closing doors, yelling in the mic, all kinds of stuff. Stop. All right, bub.
You do it.
Well,
I don't want to leave.
well, learn to behave.
I don't want to leave.
Learn to behave.
I don't want to leave.
Learn to behave.
Dad.
What do you? Well, fine then. What do you want to talk about? We've already talked about the Cardinals. Come up with something else.
Drums.
What about the drums?
You still playing them?
Drums are the best.
Well, I play guitar a lot.
They're the best.
Are drums better than guitar?
Yeah.
I can see that because I was a
It's
drummer.
arguable.
I was a drummer before I was a guitarist. I'm a better drummer than I am
It all
guitarist.
comes down to preference on
I think
saying
you're a,
one's better than the other.
I think you're a better drummer. Bye-bye.
No, well, lay the microphone down. All right, I love you, buddy.
Bye, Chase. It's your kid.
Folks, I apologize for me getting irritated with my child. He's bored. He can't go outside and play today either, which sucks. It's 70 degrees, and
And
he
it's
can't go outside. And it's
Tornado
fucking
watches,
raining.
man.
Yeah, I know. Fat lady just texted me saying there's tornado watches, and well, I'm not going out and watching it.
Dude, I love storms.
Nothing is better than a summer's eve here in Kentucky than a good summertime, warm evening thunderstorm sitting on the front porch.
Man, I got a video
You can't
somewhere.
beat
Some
it.
crazy lightning one year, dude.
That's southern as it gets right there.
I'm chilling in my living room. It's probably like 11, 12 o'clock at night. The wife was at work. Lights are off, TV's on. All of a sudden, my whole living room's lighting up. I'm like, what is going on?
What the I think Jordan Spieth came in strong and was strongly overrated from the beginning. Is this man wearing house shoes on a putting green right now? His first signature.
Some Skechers.
Is it Skechers?
I think he does Skechers, doesn't he?
He's under Under Armour.
I thought he does Skechers
His
for
first
cleats.
signature cleat was solid.
I thought he swapped to Skechers, or is he still under Under Armour?
I
I can't keep up. They all keep changing too much.
No, those are Under Armour.
They're nice looking though.
Them things are fucking ugly.
Oh, I thought it was Chase again. I was about to be like, oh, there's a dog.
Did you want to come say hi? Did you want to talk? Well, grab the mic. I don't know. Well, I figured you were home. You might want to come say hi too. He wore his welcome out rather quickly. It's not his fault. He's bored. All right. I mean, I just figured.
Gotta turn the mic back up.
We've got another visitor. It's my wife. She's a teacher and she's off school today too. Hi.
Hello.
How's pregnancy going?
It's going.
Is the kid kicking the shit out of you?
Always.
I mean, I was talking to Elena yesterday. I think me and you went over it one time. You know, pregnant. All these pregnant women, they come. You know, people come up, rub their bellies. Oh, congratulations.
Why is nobody rubbing my balls saying good
Exactly.
job?
Like, we did all the work. Y'all just
I'm
laid
just saying,
there.
everybody wanted a friggin' girl, and I made him a girl. Not once did my nuts get a rub.
I'm saying.
Thank you.
We did all
Hateful.
the we did all the work.
Oh shit, my guy Dustin Johnson's tied for first now, boy. Hell yeah. Anyway,
But my sister-in-law was like, you know, it'd be kind of awkward somebody just come and start rubbing your balls. But,
No.
I mean, it would be.
awkward for
But
who?
still, we don't get no congratulations. Everybody goes straight to the women.
Awkward for who? Yeah. Why is that?
I mean, just come up, pat
I
me on
don't
the
know.
shoulder and say congratulations. I mean, at least
Everyone's
that.
like, oh, congratulations, Kelsey. I'm like, hold on. I did this, thank you. I did this. It takes two to tango, but it only takes one to make a boy or a girl. And you know who that one is? The daddy.
True.
Jealousy is
If it was
strong.
twins, that would have been on the woman. But
Shut up. Thankfully, it's only one. God bless. We talked. Oh, you were here when we talked about that. We're gonna try to get Zach and his wife, and Dewayne and his wife, and myself and my wife on the podcast. Maybe next week. It might not be a season episode. It might just be a bonus show. Do a pregnancy cast and let them talk about, oh my God, we're all having girls. It's going to be great. And all of us thinking, well, there went the second generation of GHB. Chase is going to be a one-man wolf pack. Fuck him. It is what it is.
yeah, I was hoping to break a curse, but I'm happy.
You got anything
I'm
else you want to talk
thrilled.
about?
Not really.
Just come and said hi, and that was it.
What I'm finding.
Yeah.
Bye. Sheesh.
Don't be rude.
Sorry. Toodaloo.
Start playing Good Riddance.
Hand it off to my hardware guy. Yeah.
I'm everything.
Fuck yeah. I'm the producer slash engineer slash skit director slash social media failure.
Because you know how to do all that.
Do what? We're at 61 minutes. We're getting ready to close out. I said between an hour and 15 minutes. And we've kind of got to make up for the 5-minute pauses of silence because, you know,
We're watching
Phil's
golf.
playing and DJ's playing and, all right, bye.
Bye.
I don't care.
I ain't trying to get eaten up today.
Well, I think, what are you doing Saturday? Do you have plans?
That I know of.
I think me and Kelsey are going to dinner with Zach and Mackenzie. We could do the pregnancy cast afterwards.
Good. We could.
We could.
Just let me know. I don't think we're doing anything.
I will. Put out a little special episode for the listeners. Anyway, all right, we are at the 1 hour mark, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it on up. So again, thank you to everybody from around the world. Everybody, everywhere that is listening, liking, downloading. If you use the iPhone podcast app or the Apple podcast app, hit us with a rating. Hit us with a comment. If you use Libsyn, if you just follow the link and you go to Libsyn, leave us a comment there. You can hit us on the Twitter and the Instagram at the official GHB. You can hit us on the Facebook GHB podcast. You can hit us on the email theofficialghb@gmail.com.
Nice.
You can just follow the link directly. That is $20budget.libsyn, LIBSYN.com. I gave out my personal email. I'm not going to do it again, so you'll just have to go back and
Listen.
listen if you want that again. Or another way for you to reach out to us, you can hit 502-553.
Yeah, you better stop.
Dang. Man, I'm over here trying to give out. I'm over here trying to give out my man.
Real quick, did you see that shit where some dude made a billboard for his dad on his birthday and actually put his number up, and so people were actually calling and texting this guy saying happy birthday.
It's Dewayne's birthday. So again, that's
No,
502.
it ain't my birthday.
55
This shit was funny.
8675309. Oh man, what's happening in the world of golf? First round gropings. Anyway, yeah, so that's gonna wrap us up for the show. Again, Twitter, Instagram, at the official GHB, Facebook, GHB podcast, email the official GHB at gmail.com. Thank you to the big supporters, Australia, Ireland, United Kingdom, overseas, the big supporters here locally, of course. Shout out to the Bluegrass State, Louisville, Kentucky to be exact. Also, a lot of love goes to Baltimore, Maryland, San Diego, San Francisco, and Los Angeles, California have been popping up quite regularly in the plays. Washington, D.C. is always holding us down, Dewayne. Trump, come on. You can sponsor the podcast. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
Well, then, for myself, Jake LeMaster, and my all-time co-host, Dewayne Brutcher, all right, y'all.
Peace.